Stephanie McMahon, who walked out with that smirk on her face. The Rock and RVD lock eyes with each other in the ring. However, every couple seconds or so, The Rock seems to turn his head back at Stephanie McMahon. With the invasion going on and the never-ending chaos here in the World Wrestling Federation, you gotta keep your head on a swivel. And with that being said, with the WCW title on the line, how does that impact The Rock? You're the champion. The Rock bringing it to Rob Van Dam. However, there is so much going on in the background. RVD is as extreme as they get. An ECW original. His unorthodox style can make for a very interesting encounter with The Rock, who is very traditional inside the squared circle. With a lot of extra charisma, as The Rock was looking for a rock bottom, but Van Dam fights out of it and comes back with a swinging leg kick. With a swinging side leg kick, rather. And Van Dam, just like that, is taking control over The Rock. There was no doubt about it in terms of who Stephanie McMahon was rooting for the moment she walked out. Van Dam, his extreme style has made him quite popular among the fans. A risk taker. And he's about to take one. The spinning kick from the apron to the barricade. The Rock, his facial expression says it all, the pain that comes in. Rob Van Dam heading up high, scouting The Rock. And there's the kick. That springboard kick from Van Dam. Will it be enough to put away The Rock? And it's not quite enough. RVD, if he can get this victory over The Rock, that would be massive. Picking up the title, but it's not going to be that easy with a fisherman suplex and a bridging cover by The Rock. But Van Dam able to sweep out of it. Nice pinning combo from The Rock. But Van Dam breaks free and responds with a sweep of the legs and a rolling thunder. Van Dam looks to secure the victory, hooking up the far leg, but The Rock able to get the shoulder up. Van Dam doing everything he can to stay on the attack. The Rock gets sent to the outside on the floor. When it comes to violence, this is where Rob Van Dam feels at home. When there's more to his expenditure, more that he can use, more to his expense. When it comes to causing chaos, when it comes to inflicting pain on his opponent. However, Van Dam took too much time trying to clear off the table, which gave The Rock a chance to get a couple shots in back. But Van Dam gets sent on the table. Back. Body drop. Hit the sky. Hit the table. That was a hard impact for Van Dam. This could be the turnaround The Rock needs if he's going to leave as champion. That body drop right onto the table. The table reinforced barely moved. The damage has been done to the lower back of Van Dam as The Rock goes for a spine buster to put away Van Dam, but Van Dam survives. After that back body drop, the table didn't show any sign of budging. But I'll tell you what did budge is Van Dam's back that's showing signs as Van Dam continuously grabs for every chance he has. Van Dam slams The Rock into the mat. Split leg and moonsault, but nobody home as The Rock able to get out of harm's way just in the nick of time. The Rock trying to crawl. The Rock realized he was in trouble and now makes his way towards Van Dam as he hooks the leg. And it will not be enough for victory as this fight continues. What a WCW title match it has been between The Rock and Van Dam. And Stephanie slaps The Rock. Cradle inside cradle from Van Dam. Take advantage of that slapback. Caught The Rock off guard. Ugh. Stephanie McMahon just needs to go. Van Dam went for a shot at The Rock. But you don't want to go with hand-to-hand combat with the People's Champion. As The Rock hammers away on Van Dam in the corner. Van Dam is stuck. The Rock mocking Van Dam. Snapping and planting Van Dam into the mat with that driving DDT. Looking to put Van Dam in a submission and force him into quitting. Will Van Dam be forced to tap? The sharpshooter is locked in tight. Stephanie McMahon distracting the ref. Can't Stephanie McMahon ever mind her own business for a change? The Rock has absolutely had it with McMahon. Stephanie tried to run. Now The Rock is picking a fight with the boss's daughter as Stephanie tries to crawl away. There is nowhere to run and there is nowhere to hide. Was looking for a rock bottom, but it's Van Dam who saves the day for Stephanie McMahon. Van Dam gets a nice slam and a spinning leg drop. Van Dam who's going up. Oh, what is this? What is that about? Van Dam fell. And The Rock, what nails it? Rock bottom secures the victory. The Rock is confused, just as Stephanie accidentally pushed the ref into the ropes that stopped Van Dam's momentum. And you can hear the inflection of my voice because I'm just as confused at what happened as well towards the end. I'll tell you what, Stephanie is throwing a fit and she's not happy about it, but someone who is the man who's still the WCW champion, The Rock.